On Spotlight, we have Nigerian-British gospel artist Tosin Oyelakin, a UK-based physiotherapist who began singing at age 7 but didn't take that bold step into music until a few years ago. Her debut project was inspired by betrayal and heartbreak. And even though she had doubts about doing music professionally, she says her mind is made up and she's putting her heart in a new album that's already in the works. Take a listen.
So basically, this song, the title song is called You're Precious. And the other song, so it was You're Precious and its remix in that EP, and then another one called Beautiful. So basically, I went through a hard time with friends that I thought were really close to me, and I felt useless, so to speak. I felt, not wanted. I felt rejected. There was an issue of rejection. So I felt rejected and I felt, unwanted. And I was going into clinical depression when, for months and months, I would wake up crying and thinking, why did this have to happen, and all that. So on the verge of going into depression, I just woke up early one morning about 3 a.m. singing You're Precious. And basically I thought it was a song I heard from somewhere. I looked for it, I couldn't find it anywhere, so I thought, oh wow, that was an inspiration, so I recorded it on my phone and developed it into a song. And the other one, Beautiful, is, I was inspired to write that around the same time as well as that, because obviously I was feeling not beautiful at that time. So it was around the same time that I wrote Beautiful as well. So it's just talking about not listening to what people call you. If you may have been told you're no good, you're going nowhere, we don't want you here, you're never, not good enough. So it's basically just saying you're beautiful just the way you are, not just physically, but in your mind, in yourself, in your spirit. You're a beautiful person because God made you to be beautiful, and that it's time to start seeing yourself through the mirror of the Word of God and who God says you are. The reception has been amazing, amazing. The testimonies that have come from the song, wow, people are still listening to them up till today, and they're still saying, wow, You're Precious. I'm still listening to it in my car, I'm still listening to it on my phone, and it's helped. There was a particular person who was going through a tough time as well, and she told me, this song really helped me through that time, because I just kept listening to it over and over again. So yes, it's been well received, and I'm just so grateful to God for that. Yeah, a lot of times you find that music is for entertainment. Even if I'm singing a dancey song, there is always a message in my song that can help people through any situation. And that's what I want to change that's the change I want to move towards with my music. I don't want it just to be something you just dance to and forget all about it. I want it to be something that stays with you, even after listening to it, something that would speak to you through any situation, through any life circumstance or anything you're going through. So for me, there is always a message in music, and I think we should, most people, gospel artists, should move towards, giving a message in their music. It's therapeutic.
So lift up holy hands and give Him the praise. I am thankful for the gift of life.
Because it was a long process for me. It didn't start, I didn't just record and come out. I worked with 3 producers before I got the final one that I really was happy with. And that cost me a lot of money, because obviously you have to pay this, pay that, and then you're not happy with their work, and then you go to somebody else. So for me, it was more like a questioning time, and a time for me to really establish the fact that has God really asked me to do this? So I questioned myself during the process of recording that one. And since then as well, there have been times I've thought to myself, is this really it for me? God, is this what you really want me to do? And I think, you know, as humans, we need that reaffirmation of the fact that God has really sent us to do this. You know, it's not doubting, but it's just ensuring that we're on the right path and making sure that we don't deviate from God's plan and purpose for us, really. The title of the album is going to be My Offering, My Everything. So it's all about just saying to God, it's going to be my debut full album anyway, by the way. And it's just saying to God, yeah, this is it for me. I'm giving you everything. I'm not holding back anymore. I've held back, you know, so far, but I'm just giving you my everything. It's going to have inspirational, it's going to have worship, it's going to have dance, praise, everything on it. So it's a mixture of everything, all genres of music. So yeah, be expectant.
It's always so inspiring to see good things come out of bad situations. Entertainment news will go on a short break. See you in a bit.